I had mixed feelings about adding this actually, but then it was added and I was absolutely mesmerised. So much so I thought I might make a video on it. It was one of those maps that was kind of like, oh, this isn't going to be very good. Then you download it and you're like, oh my Jesus, this is actually amazing. Today I'm driving the Scania Citywide. Modified version, whatever, because it's one of my favourite buses. And this is quickly becoming one of my favourite maps. So, let's get it on. And it'll immediately start to shout to me, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, the red text doesn't want to come up today. That's wonderful. Good work, OMSI. OMSI's difficulty level has already been risen at least 300%. Great. Spin all those round. There's also the option to put these hatches up and down, which I discovered yesterday. Which I probably knew about, but just forgot about, to be honest. Right, so let's get this route in. We're doing route 76. And you'll see just how... this map has been very, very cleverly done. And it was just like, oh my goodness. It's one of those things that kind of had me a little bit shocked. You'll see what I mean. You'll see. Right, that's changing. Let's put the wipers on. We're doing this in the rain. These wipers are beyond useless. Is this as fast as they go? Really? Oh my god, I could clear more with my finger. Oh good lord. Right, I'm pretty sure there's another option. Hang on. If I... which one's... okay, what about that one? There we are. That's better. Alright, let's get a move on. Yeah, I did a slightly different intro. A slightly longer intro. Let me know what you think about it. I'm starting to do different stuff for the intros, not just the cinematic stuff. Obviously, I'll keep those going. But I'll just do a high variety of stuff, shall we say. Now, I am very aware that I've chosen this bus, and this is going to be an absolutely hectic challenge. This is the bus I originally drove it in, not knowing how difficult it was. But big mistake, big mistake. You're just going to shuffle. Oh my good god, you are, aren't you? Hi. You want things, alright. There we are. By default, it's actually worked with OmniNav, so that's the seal of quality right there. So we swing around here, do a nice U-turn. I might cover this entire map, I might not. I just kind of want to showcase what exactly this is, more than anything else, and then hopefully you can go and download it yourself. I don't recommend a Bailey bus. I don't recommend a Bailey bus in the slightest, but I'm I'm using a Bailey bus anyway because I know what this is going to entail. I've also massively overshot those lights. Because yeah, because I'm not a very good driver, remember. That's a key aspect of this channel, is just not being able to drive. And then playing at lights, traffic lights and stuff. So come on lights, come on, hop to it. Any moment now they're going to change. There we go. See, I told you. I'm absolutely psychic. That's a real thing. Are you going to turn? You are, aren't you? You can go first. See how kind I am? I'm like the baby Jesus. Alright. Are we going to... yep, we fit. Nice. Lovely. So this is the 360 horsepower version of this bus, which is just lovely. It's probably better than the other ones. In fact, it is better than the ones because it's faster for one. And we all know that anything faster is better. By definition. That's just definition. If you don't believe me, you can ask Jeremy Clarkson. See, already this map has a different feel to it. Like, yeah. Even just down... This is a simple, just straight road. And you can already feel there's just something different about this. I am having a few issues with the AI list, so at some point I'll probably have to do a cut in the video. Because my FPS drops from, like, whatever it's at to about 5. And then just stays there until I restart. So that's a thing. That's just because I don't have a bus installed, which I'm supposed to. So that's my bad. Whee! There's quite a lot of dependencies for this map as well, so it's a little bit awkward to install, as we found out at GoBus. We found out the hard way. But you know, it's well worth it, that's for sure. There we are, lovely. Hello. I might actually use the ticket printer for once at some point, who knows? Maybe one day. I have no idea how to use these things. Oh well. I'll never be a proper bus driver until I learn how to use that thing. Well, until I learn to drive. Learning to drive is probably the priority, to be honest. But whatever. Some nice construction works going on here. They're not intrusive. I don't remember them being anyway. They just kind of slow you down a little bit more cautious. So as we get into the city parts, and as we get the end of the route is what made me go, oh my goodness god. It's not mesmerizing, but I just thought it was very, very clever the way it was done. As we go around, you'll see some of the stuff that's like, yeah, very different. Is this guy going to get on? Is he just walking past? I assume he's just walking past. Nope, I assumed wrong. When I assume, I make an ass out of you and me. What's my ticket? Good god. Right, how are we doing for timing? This is... what, that stop? 40 minutes past. Ah, I have absolutely no idea what the time is. 40... 40... 40... 40... Is there any kind of clock anywhere? That's a no. Alright. If you like maps that are really, really tight and hard to drive, this map is absolutely for you. I've taken the bendy bus out, which admittedly is a mistake, and you'll see why soon. But this is, it's so incredibly, like, there's parts of this that are so incredibly hard to drive. It makes kind of go wah, 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 wah. And I think I'm about to demonstrate that around the corner. Oh, hello, you're turning. In fact, everybody's turning, even this guy in his little smart car. Look at him go, look at him. Right, is that everybody? Yeah. So I think it was further down this road where I kind of encountered the first conundrum. If I remember rightly, but there's a good chance I'm not remembering rightly. Well, actually, doing this trip in the rain probably isn't showing it in the best light. But, yeah. We need some variety. I can't wait to do it in, like, light rain. But, no. No such luck. There isn't an option for that. I know you can make your own weather conditions and whatnot, but that's just a whole load of faff, really. I don't even know why OMSI incorporates that. Oh, big old loading time here. Anytime you're ready. There we go. Nice. Oh, maybe this isn't the bit where it kind of made me go, what the actual... Also, the announcements are automatic on this bus. And this map does come with announcements, and it's wonderful. It's nice to have announcements. And they're very nice announcements as well. The passengers do make some strange noises. I mean, like, yeah. Very, very strange noises indeed. Are you going to let me go? Oh, how kind of you. Oy, good day to you, sir. Or madam. Hey, another bus. Beep beep. I'm not a massive fan of the repaints, but that doesn't really bother me because those are easily changed. Why have you stopped, you absolute lunatic gibbon? I haven't crashed into you, have I? No. Why have you stopped? I know there's a woman in the road, but come on. Honestly. You can go. You can go. There we go. Oh, hi. Oh, do you want a ticket? How long have you been standing there and not saying a word? Hang on. Let me just push into that guy. Nice. Sorry. You can have your ticket now. Oh, it's getting off anyway. That is not my problem. There's very few routes I can do without crashing, if I'm perfectly honest, but hey. I think that's everybody off. Yeah, more or less. There's also a section that kind of makes this bus struggle. That's another thing that I like, is the amount of incline. The amount of incline in this map is amazing. It's very hilly and stuff like a lot of the city. This combines city and country very, very well. And there's a lot of hill and, yeah, obstacle you have to get around in this map, which a lot of other maps don't have. They master the city, they master the country, but they don't have the challenge, they don't have the incline. This makes it seem that a little bit more realistic, you know? A little bit more effort went into it. It's nice. Obviously I'm not a fan of just being able to see the world, like you can here, the edge of the world. And I've said that numerous times with a variety of maps. But it's not the big. That's actually the only place I've noticed that. So it's not the biggest issue in the world. Alright, there's a little train station here. Quite a lot of people wanting to get on. Quite a lot of people about to meet their doom. Right, so what I just decided to do was turn off rain, just to show you this map a little bit better, so you can see what exactly is happening. Oh, what is happening? What do you want from me? Is it because the other guy didn't take his ticket? You have got to be kidding me. Right, so essentially what just happened is a man, the previous man who wanted to get off because I crashed the bus, didn't pay. Well, I didn't finish paying or whatever. So that glitched out the system. So I had to quickly restart. Also, I turned off the rain so I could show off this a little bit better and show you just the gloriousness of what's, you know, about to come. I believe it's down here. This is where I thought we were earlier, but that was obviously wrong. Guess it's here, wonderful. Because, I remember, all of the traffic has to turn here. Not us. No, no. We slipped down this really quite worrying thin road over the massive speed hump of death. And we fit the bus. This is just, I don't know how to describe this, but this is just This is what I like in OMSI. Just seeing things like this, having to put up with the challenges. Now I've already done this today, so I kind of know what I'm doing here now. A little bit more than I would the first time. This man not getting on? No. Fine. So I'm able to kind of squeeze the bus through it. Alright. But what really got me was this guy. This plonker here, who's just parked smack bang in the middle of the road. That's kind of absolute gibbon. I'm not really sure which way you meant to go around. Ah, I tried to say that there's only one car parked there. I'm not sure which way you meant to go around, but I'm choosing to go around that side. Now there's a man here that I have to kind of try to avoid. It's just obscene. It's it's crazy, but I like it. It's a good crazy. This is my kind of crazy. For me, it just makes the route just even more enjoyable in every way. Because I like the challenge of having to do this kind of stuff in OMSI. It's something different. Does that light means people want to get off? No, it doesn't. That means I've got the brake on. That's what that light means. You absolute moron. Let me just fix this view, which I didn't do after I reloaded. There we go. Right. That's a little section that was like, oh my good god, I'm gonna die here. And my bus is just gonna burst into flames. But that didn't happen. I'm also wondering if the return route goes up there, but I think about it and just go, no, that can't happen. If it does, then there's gonna be a lot of trouble in Bus Company Simulator, isn't there? Nice lake down there. I imagine getting up this hill is going to be a bit of an issue, but going down, pff, no problem. No problem at all. This map was built around the Mercedes buses, so I imagine they're slightly easier to get up and down hills than this Solaris. This isn't a Solaris, this is a Scania, but but yeah. More loading times. Yay! You know, sometimes there's so many loading times that I forget to edit them out. Obviously I'm talking through this one, so I'm not going to edit this out. But yeah. That's the way, my brain doesn't work. It just doesn't. In the slightest sometimes. Come on! What are you loading in? The wind turbines? Pfft. There we go. Nobody all aboard? Nobody? We're 3 minutes early. Which, says quite a lot about the speed I was going down that hill, to be honest. Come on, I'm 3 minutes early, you can go. I said you can go. You're the worst person. Hurry up! I'm the superior form of public transport. Do as I say and as I do. Oh, you're turning. I think I'll go because I don't really want to be hit in the, you know, the side by this car as it tries to maneuver its way around that corner. This map has so many dependencies, but this is so worth it. So just look at it. This next village we're going to, absolutely wonderful. I think this is a detour, this village. Because originally it, well, I don't know about originally, but I think there's a road closed here, so I imagine the route is supposed to go straight on. But obviously it doesn't, so we just detour down here. That's kind of my guess. I'm not sure it's correct, but it's what I'm guessing. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Yes, welcome aboard the Hogwarts Express. Wonderful. This is Hogwarts Express because If you stay on board long enough, I can magically make your life disappear. I know, it's a it's an amazing act. Unfortunately though, you never get to see the end. This little van parked up here. It's nice. Ooh, big hill. Don't want to hurt the front of the bus now, do we? Because these things are expensive. Judging by the sound, though, it's like 2p per meter, maybe. This corner did pose some issues earlier because the AI car's coming around it, but it looks like I'm more or less safe right now. Yeah. Also, you're about to see a hill that absolutely screwed me over earlier. And depending on if there's traffic or not, it may very well screw me over again. Oh, modern buildings. I didn't see these earlier. These are nice. It's not the hill. Oh, I'm getting so lost in this map, honestly. Your driving is so badly that people want to leave the bus. Really? It wasn't that bad. I didn't do anything. You guys need to just suck it up, honestly. So rude. Don't know what you could have to complain about. Oh, this is the hilly section. I know what's happening now. No, if you stop on this hill, this will screw you over. Like, my speed is declining right now. So yeah, starting on this hill. That's a no-go. That's a solid no-go. But it does at least bend round so you can get some kind of speed up again. You can kind of see what I mean about balancing the countryside with the city almost perfectly. And the way it's blended, oh, it's blended together so well. So well. Almost seamless transitions. Hey! Let's try not to go too fast down here, otherwise I will drift. I know that this bus does drift from prior experience. And it does drift quite well. Well, kind of. In a really uncontrollable kind of way. I think I've set it to winter. I think that's what I've done. I didn't realise it did that though. Still nice though. Or winter month at least. Oh yeah, I flipped. Wait, did I crash into that? Oh, did that car crash into me? That's why these people want to get off. You little punk! I didn't even realise it had crashed into me. Ah, wow, that's annoying. I suppose with the bus this side, it is like trying to damage a spaceship with a pebble. I mean, might be a small dent, but aside from that, no one's really going to notice or care, if I'm perfectly honest. Right, it's a little bus station here. It's a nice bus station. There are traffic lights here, but I'm not really sure why, if I'm honest, either. Like, you'll see there's little, like, hang on, if I pull in here, with the remarkably fast indicator, you'll have seen that I've just passed a set of traffic lights, which I completely ignored because I have no idea why they're here. And there's a set here which I need to leave. I don't know what they're for. What exactly are you regulating? I have absolutely no clue at all. How early am I? Very. That's how early. Are the back doors still open? No. People are taking far too long. Oh, there's the phone. That's the tradition. Right, 59 minutes past. I'm going to quickly fast forward the time. But I did fly down the hill like there was no tomorrow. Because I'm that kind of person. Who completely ignores all traffic rules, speed cameras, etc. There we go. That was an extortionately long loading time. All for one little child. Alright, these people are those people that want to get on. Ew. All of you want to get on? God, I hope not. I'm going to drive off before you can like even make up your mind. Conveniently, these lights that I have no idea what they do are on green. Hey, come on. I say they're on green, they're on that vertical strip. I don't know if they have names or not. But it's on it, regardless. Nice. There's another bus heading this way, as I struggle to switch into the next gear. There you go. Oh, this was the hill. This is the hill that absolutely killed the bus earlier. Right, I can't slow down, because if I do, I'm just going to die. Start it out. There was traffic at the top, and I had to start on this hill. But this corner, because things go opposite direction, so things also, yeah, you have to be very wary. No traffic, it's golden. Yeah, boy. Things do just cross here without even looking, so I advise that you look. It didn't kill me today. Good. Good, that means progress. This isn't my stop. This one's my stop. Hello, everybody. Throughout this video, you may have noticed I haven't actually told you what the destination is. You've probably seen it on the front a few times. I'll say it now. On the front, it's Route 76 to Estendorf, Krankenhaus. You may recognise this from somewhere that comes with the game. It's quite well known. It's called Grundorf. The test map that comes with the game. And this map does actually go into Grundorf. It blends into Grundorf so seamlessly. And so perfectly, that's the thing that made me go, oh my goodness, I didn't even know. Ooh, a little bit drifting there. Yeah, but you'll see how well it's done. Absolutely smashing. Right. People want to get off? No idea. Peeps, do you want to get off? No? You good? You good? We're good. One of my favourite things about this bus is the fact that there's just, at the back, if I can turn around, this thing on. No, other way maybe? Yes. You'll see that there's just a tree. Just a set of trees. I have no idea why. There's a bush at the back of my bus. But that's a texture that is just there. And why is a question that I cannot... Oh, hello. That I cannot answer. I think it can be changed, but I'm not sure it will be changed to. Really? So, yeah. Hey, you're not even gonna slow down for that corner, are you? That's fine, because I'm not gonna slow down to cross this junction. See, that's fair, right? That's equal. Equal rights. So yeah, that was this village. That was a little village there. Then we head back onto the countryside. And it's, yeah, it's just a cute little village. It's nice. It's very, very nice. This is my second time doing this route today, and I'm not bored. And those of you who knows me from like live streaming and stuff, you'll know that I get bored so quickly with maps. Honestly, I change maps all the time. For me to do the same route twice is like some kind of miracle. Yeah, it's very, very nice. I was originally going to make this video. What's the map called? Gurton. But I decided against that after I played this. So the priority is, this is priority now. henceforth this was a priority. Hey, nice, cool. Now this bit also, you can probably notice my frame rate has actually just died slightly. I was just wondering why for a second, but then I remembered where I actually am. This little section, I have no idea if any other routes come here. I know the 69 doesn't, so actually it might do. I didn't actually complete that route, I got halfway through it. Poor BCS went, no. But this is actually the bus depot. And it is the biggest and nicest bus depot. There's an extortionate amount of buses in here. It didn't lag this much for me earlier, but I think it might just because I had the rain on and whatever. So the frame rate has actually died slightly. I know some recording. But yeah. Isn't it just wonderful? It's I love this map. I do. I love it. I'm not even going to deny it. I love this map. If that's not coming across already. Enough. Now let me explain something to you here. Where are we? Oh, high temperature. How warm is it? 22 degrees and you're complaining? Go away forever. So I'll explain a little something to you. Hopefully I'm correct, because if I'm not, I'm going to look like a fool here. So currently we're at Nordschweiz. Where are we? Here we are. Bitstift Hof, or whatever it's called. You may notice that the next stop is Lechterplatz, and the next stop is Gussdorf. Now you may remember these two from the original Grundorf, which means where we are currently is where Bahnhof is, or what's the terminus in Grundorf? The one that's not Krankenhaus. Whatever. That's where we're currently sitting. Is that little place. That little hill on the original Grundorf. And it's been transformed into this wonderful, beauteous art. And also the original, I don't know if it's the original, but the tram line actually still exists. That usually runs alongside the hill. Which I thought was a nice touch, and still goes down there. So it looks like it's just been flattened off a little bit and then just been made about 50 million times better. That's a quick estimate there. I also like the way you navigate this as well. I have a feeling that a few people are going to get a little bit lost in this place, but I got it first time, so it can't be that difficult. I mean, like, yeah, OmniNav pretty much sums it up perfectly, and I imagine it's not, you know, any different with route markers. Right, let's head away from the lag, shall we? Those buses do cause quite a bit of lag. Right. Nothing coming. I did have something crash directly into the side for me earlier. So think about that as the hill. That's okay. I'm gonna stop here. So that's the hill that that junction that we've just come down from is the original hill. Here's the tram line from Grundorf, right? Now directly opposite, these would usually be traffic lights here in the original Grundorf. Then you turn that way, and then the original 76 turns here for the bus stop that's usually here, right? This is your bus stop here, and there's this little thing which actually looks like it's been untouched that goes round from the original Grundorf. Right, I'll just keep imagining that. It took me quite a while to actually work this out. So it's all been done up round here to look absolutely beauteous. It's a little Aldi. And here's the Lechterplatz in its original location, right before the traffic lights where you would turn. Here's the Lechterplatz. The stop still exists. Oh, this guy is getting on. Why were you wandering away from me then, you absolute buffoon? So in the original, you do also turn here, but you have the option of going straight if you want to take the direct route. If you look at Omni now, you can actually see that the roads remain, that they're basically untouched. They might be shrunk down a little bit. Oh, you can let me go, that's kind. But these look like the original roads, the original houses and whatnot. These little circulars here were originally in Grundorf as well, so they're still there. This has all been done up to look wonderful. Original stop's still here. Looks like it's a little bit thinner. Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot more scenery around here, like there wasn't any houses in the original Grundorf here. On that side there was, but on this side there wasn't. It's been hidden in that kind of respect. And then you go down, round the bend. So I hope you can see the point I'm trying to make. They have spruced up Grundorf perfectly and so well. There's usually a bus stop here, which there is. There is still a bus stop here from the original Grundorf, but you just don't stop at it. And you can probably see now, you can see from the buildings where we are in relation to what is, yeah, where is where now. So this has all been kept as well, nicely. This little thing that I used to play around with. But Krankenhaus has been made essentially into a wonderful bus station, rather than this little tiny thing which no one really cared about. The cars that were parked down here have actually been given spaces now. Oh, indicator's gone a bit wild again. I must have crashed into something. Here's Marktplatz. And then we turn into Krankenhaus, which is down here. Now there's a problem with this, because Marktplatz is so close to Krankenhaus. You'll see that if I press X, it doesn't actually register that we've changed stops. So Eschendorf Marktplatz is still registered here. Which means people don't actually register to get off and it won't register at the end of the route. So the easiest way to get around that is to simply ignore this stop. Of course hitting the bus stop cube there. And as soon as you pass it, just go into here. And you can terminate in the lovely, beautiful bus station that has been provided for you. Honestly, if you've not fallen in love with this map yet, why do you even OMSI? Why do you even OMSI? Go and download it now. And when I say now, I mean now.